ओके कौन सा era? Hello and welcome. We're going live parallelly here on the poll of polls. Exit poll numbers coming in. Of course, the most trusted is My Axis India that's currently running on India Today. But we're coming here with a comparison of all the other surveys that have put out their numbers, comparing it, crunching it, and then comparing it with My Axis India on India Today. Let me take you through our reporters coming in from different parts of South India. For now, we have Anagha, we also have Shilpa, we have Pramod, we have our reporters who are just about patching up. All right, we have Shivi Mol, Apurva, Pramod joining us live. We are looking at the numbers coming in for Tamil Nadu first, and it's interesting to see that the NDA is making at least 2 to 4 as per India Today's My Axis India exit poll numbers. Pramod is joining me live from Tamil Nadu. Pramod, the numbers that we see there for Tamil Nadu, if we could flash Tamil Nadu first before we cut to Karnataka. Pramod, the NDA, if I could start with, 2 to 4 is what our numbers are showing. If we could please have Tamil Nadu on our screens, please. Tamil Nadu showing 2 to 4 for the NDA. Could you elaborate for us what do you think is the excitement among the party cadres of the BJP looking at India Today's My Axis numbers? 2 to 4 for the NDA, the India bloc, which is the DMK and the Congress put together, 33 to 37. AIADMK showing at 2.
Nabila, it looks like a real jump for NDA over here because last time it was just 1 for the NDA, that too with this with the total support of AIDMK, and that NDA MP was OPS's son OP Ravindranath, that too from Theni district, and this time AIDMK is not with NDA, and the exit polls are predicting 2 to 4. It looks like PMK's addition will definitely give them a jump, and the other one also very clearly they are looking for votes from Tirunelveli and the surrounding areas. Of course, Annamalai is also fighting a big race over there, but the translation we need to wait until 4th. So definitely in BJP, we spoke to BJP netas, and what they were concentrating is that 2026 is their benchmark, and all they wanted to concentrate on is about increasing the vote percentage. And as per our exit polls, it looks like the vote percentage has increased for BJP, and that is something they have they call it as quite an achievement. But definitely no party is going to accept with a lesser number. They still believe that they will hit a double digit, Nabila.
They still believe they'll hit a double digit, and the double digit for the NDA is showing 2 to 4. All right, now let's compare Axis My India numbers with ETV, who's also carried out their exit polls for Tamil Nadu. Let's flash that on our screens here. And that's ETG, a survey body that's carried out polls for Telangana. This is Telangana precisely. Is it Tamil Nadu or Telangana? Could we please be specific? If that's Telangana that we have on our screens here, then ETG shows BJP at 9 for Telangana. It says Telangana. Apurva is joining us from Telangana. Apurva, BJP 9 as per ETG's number. Remember, this is not Axis My India numbers. For ETG, it shows BJP 9, Congress 6 to 7, BRS 0, the others 0. BRS showing 0. Of course, remember, this is only a prediction. These are exit polls. The real numbers would come only on the 4th of June. Apurva, take us through your views on the ETG numbers. We are awaiting Telangana's numbers for Axis My India.
Well, Nabila, it's going to be quite interesting of a battle here. Remember, this is going to be a battle. Yes, we still do consider that, BRS, though it might not get a majority of numbers, it's going to at least have 1 or 2 seats. That's what is the prediction that the BRS party leaders are believing as well. And with respect to the numbers that have so far come for the NDA alliance out here, 6 to 8 numbers is what the BJP leaders from Telangana are also expecting. Remember, last time we had around 4 seats here for Telangana, including that of Karimnagar's Bandi Sanjay, Kumar, as well as Arvind Dharmapuri. There two of these stalwart leaders from the BJP there. This time again they had contested. It's going to be interesting to see if they are able to retain their seats, be it Bandi Sanjay or Arvind Dharmapuri or even Kishan Reddy, who is BJP's national leader as well as Telangana BJP's head out here. So it's going to be interesting to see what are the numbers that are going to be coming out. Definitely, the BJP here does seem to think that they are going to be expecting a considerable rise in the numbers there now that there are strong contenders from BRS. That's what they're saying. Remember, we saw the BRS numbers decreasing rapidly in the assembly elections as well, which is what gave Congress the upper hand and has now formed the government. So it's going to be interesting to see if the battle is going to be between both the national parties, the BJP and
almost looks like a direct face-off, Apurva, like you rightly said, a direct face-off as per ETG's polls. But remember, we're waiting for Axis My India numbers for the state of Telangana. But the Axis My India numbers for the state of Karnataka, where I'm from, and also from the state of Kerala, we're going to take you through that on our screens here. You see, for Karnataka, India Today's exit polls showing the BJP at 20 to 22. That's literally barely a drop of 2 seats from the 2019 numbers. For the Congress, it shows 3 to 5. For the JDS, it shows all 3. In fact, 2 to 3 is what it shows for the JDS. Nobody else, of course, has a chance. The 3 parties that are in Karnataka, the Congress now, which is the ruling there, the numbers for Axis My India shows anywhere between 3 to 5. While for the BJP, it shows 20 to 22, the JDS 2 to 3. Let me quickly cut across to Kerala before I bring our reporters in on that as well. For Kerala too, we're seeing a big surprise that sprung for the NDA. As we see, the BJP and NDA partners collectively are, at least Axis My India numbers, exit poll prediction says, will get 2 to 3, which is an opening for the state of Kerala if we do go by these numbers. The UDF, which is in alliance with the Congress party, is now 17 to 18. In fact, in 2019, remember, UDF with the Congress had swept Kerala's Lok Sabha polls. And here we're seeing this time NDA having at least 2 to 3 seats in the state of Kerala. The LDF, which is currently in the assembly as a government in power right now in Kerala, the LDF will get 1. As per these numbers, predictions, I maintain that. Numbers, real numbers, only on the 4th of June. Let me cut across to Shibi Mole for Kerala before I come to Karnataka. Shibi, a big surprise as per our numbers for Kerala, undoubtedly. 2 to 3 showing for the NDA. These predictions, how is the BJP receiving it? Have you heard from them?
Nabila, the internal survey of the NDA had showed 2 to 3 seats earlier itself. So this was something that they were expecting right from the beginning itself. This definitely is a major boost because, considering that our exit polls have often come out right. So this could be something for the BJP to rejoice. But as for the left is concerned, the left winning less seats than the BJP could be very concerning as per our exit polls. But, 3 seats, personally, if you ask me, 3 seats, I'm not very sure about the 3 seats because I don't know which is the third seat that we have given apart from Thrissur and Thiruvananthapuram, whether it's Attingal or Pathanamthitta. Either seats, in both the seats, I don't see that happening most likely. But Thrissur and Thiruvananthapuram, yes, it was very tight, neck to neck. with all the three parties. It was not just one or two parties fielding strong faces, unlike the last time what happened in Thiruvananthapuram, where it mostly became a direct contest between BJP and Congress. This time, the left's candidate was also very popular on ground. The same thing happened in Thrissur. It was all the three parties fielding their very strong faces, popular on-ground faces who were familiar to the people of the constituency in the contest. So it's very tight. In the first few weeks, at least, when the official campaign started, the left had an edge because in Thrissur, because the CPI candidate is from Thrissur and is very familiar there, very popular there. But in the last few weeks, there were few issues, the local issues that really caught up. So, in which direction those votes have turned and those votes have shifted is something that's going to decide. Last time, Suresh Gopi had contested in Thrissur in 2019. He managed to get around 2,15,000 votes. For him to win, he has to manage to get around 4 lakh votes. That is a
Right.
number that the BJP was targeting right from the beginning. If that happens, then yes, BJP is going to make history by winning one or two. The first, they're going to open their account in Kerala if that happens. If our exit poll turns out right on June 4th, then I think that is probably the biggest, attraction for the day that will be the biggest attraction for the day if BJP opens their account in Kerala.
All right. Wow. Okay. So for the BJP, it seems like an opening, at least as per Access My India numbers. Let me quickly cut across to Anaga, who's joining us from Karnataka. The grand numbers. Karnataka, the only state where the BJP has a gateway. At least for 2019, it was the only state where they got a substantial number. For the Access My India numbers that we see here, Anaga, BJP looks good and is largely maintaining their base. It shows 20 to 22 for the BJP. The Congress, which is currently in the ruling there, showing 3 to 5, and the JDS 2 to 3, which means they're likely to win all seats, including maybe even Prajwal Revanna. How do you look at the Access My India numbers?
Well, Nabila, the mood in the BJP fold is pretty upbeat. They are saying that I told you so. We told you that Modi will come back to power. This assembly election was only a minor blip in the radar. BJP is all set to come back because of Prime Minister Modi is the kind of excitement that we are seeing in the BJP fold. As you rightly pointed out, from the 2019 to, according to Access My India exit polls, not much difference when it comes to BJP. Last time BJP won 25 seats. We are now predicting about, 22 seats for BJP on an average. So, not much change for the BJP, even though on the ground, Nabila, a lot of people were happy with the 5 guarantees rolled out by the Congress party. They stated that, Siddaramaiah has given us free bus rides. They are giving us 2,000 rupees per month. They are giving us free electricity. We are very grateful to Siddaramaiah. That was the kind of narrative that we saw in Karnataka, which really implied that Congress was going to do a very tough fight. But it just looks like, when it comes to Karnataka, Modi still has got his charm. At least that's what our exit polls are predicting. But, one important constituency, that's the Hassan. Unfortunately, only if the videos, had gone even more viral and if SIT was formed before the polling date, maybe things could have turned out a bit differently. But as far as Hassan is concerned, Prajwal looks like he is leading the race. Last time in 2019, he won by a whopping 1.4 lakh votes. That was the victory margin for Prajwal Revanna. So this time, given the fact that there's Republic of Revanna running around in Hassan, it looks like Prajwal Revanna, is all set to come back for another victory. So we need to wait and watch what's really going to happen on June 4th, given the fact that there's so much, pending against Prajwal Revanna. Is he going to resign if he gets elected? All these things is much awaited for on June 4th.
All right. Stay with us. In fact, I'm going to quickly cut across to News 18, who's done similar exit polls, surveys on our screens here. If I could request my reporters to stay with us. Here are the numbers of News 18 showing for Tamil Nadu. News 18 showing, again, similar numbers for the BJP, 1 to 3. In fact, the NDA rather, those are the numbers for the NDA from Tamil Nadu for News 18. We have India Bloc that News 18 shows at 36 to 39 and the AIADMK at 2. This is similar numbers. Pramod Madhav was with us to elaborate more on that. Pramod, News 18 also showing similar numbers as My Access India. My Access India is of course showing 2 to 4 for the NDA, with News 18 showing 1 to 3. And India Bloc at 36 to 39. Tell us the likely seats for the NDA in Tamil Nadu, Pramod. The BJP alone. There have smaller parties that have also associated.
Nabila, it's very clear that like the actual biggest pie of this particular election is going to go for DMK alliance. The reason being is that like even before AIDMK and NDA could go ahead and create an alliance over here, it was DMK that did its homework and everything was put on place, and like all the seats were shared on time, and the alliance and all the like meetings and everything was done on time. And DMK leader MK Stalin initiated his campaign across Tamil Nadu, even though in the north DMK did face a lot of flack and criticism over the Sanatan Dharma and such issues. It did not work in Tamil Nadu at all, and that's the reason DMK still is very confident that they are going to get the major pie as well. Now it seems at one time, even when the Chief Minister spoke to us, India Today, he said that the real competition in Tamil Nadu is only for the second place, and would that be AIADMK or the NDA? And here, the exit polls are predicting that BJP-led NDA is actually going to get a better number of seats. But however, AIADMK is still not accepting it. We spoke to AIADMK leaders. They claim that they still believe 8 to 9 seats are for AIADMK, and 2 seats in particular, Namakkal and one more seat, they are very much confident about. However, for NDA, they believe that Dharmapuri is going to be a sure shot win. That is for PMK, and they believe that their state president Annamalai is going to fare well in Coimbatore, and also they are also betting on Tirunelveli for Naina Nagendran. These are the 3 seats they're actually betting on. But unfortunately, there was an issue for Naina Nagendran, as well as alleged associates of Naina Nagendran were caught with really 4 lakh crores and 4 crores, and that was also turned into a huge issue before the elections as well. But however, as per the exit poll predictions, NDA believes that they are going to get 3 seats, but AIDMK still claims that they are the ones who are going to get the second number, and DMK still believes
so it's almost as if the BJP at this point is replacing the AIADMK in Tamil Nadu as per our exit poll numbers. These are predictions. I repeat, these are only predictions, and we are bringing to you in this live stream the number crunching from all the other surveys. Let me take you through now Kerala of the News 18 survey. News 18 Kerala says the UDF 15 to 18, with NDA 1 to 3 and LDF at 2 to 5. The ruling LDF, News 18 is giving a slight edge there. In fact, it's giving LDF 2 to 5 with the UDF, which swept in 2019 along with the Congress. UDF is in alliance with the Congress, showing 15 to 18. Again, the NDA at 1 to 3. Now you have Karnataka numbers coming in of News 18. I stress this is News 18 survey. We are only comparing these surveys with Axis My India as well. And News 18 shows in Karnataka, the NDA getting 23 to 26. And the Congress at 3 to 7. The others, nothing. Now, NDA here is, of course, the BJP and the JDS collectively, 23 to 26, which means more or less the BJP retains its base as per these numbers of what it got in 2019. And let me cut across to Andhra Pradesh. Andhra Pradesh again, News 18 numbers that we're showing you. The India Alliance gets nothing. That was expected, it appears, but let's see. Predictions only these are. We are going to come to the real numbers only on June 4th. And News 18 Andhra Pradesh also shows the NDA here, which is a TDP and Janasena of Pawan Kalyan's at 19 to 22. YSRCP, which again swept 2019 in Andhra Pradesh, now to limiting them here to 5 to 8. 5 to 8 is the numbers given to YSRCP. All right. We have R.K. Upadhyay, senior journalist, joining us for more on that. Thank you so much, sir, for speaking to India Today. And the numbers that you're seeing, these are only comparisons that we're showing. If we could have Axis My India numbers on our screens, please. As we have News 18 numbers and Axis My India numbers for now. We're waiting for a lot more survey results to come by so that we can flash it on our screens here. Give us your sense of what you get of the NDA. It clearly looks like the NDA is gaining in the south, if anything.
Nabila, absolutely. I think, the BJP should be very, very happy with its performance in the south. And let me start with Karnataka. BJP and JDS together will be extremely happy, because I don't think they, even they expected to do so well, because the Congress was very, very upbeat. Congress, outwardly they were saying 15 to 20 seats, but they were expecting at least 15 seats. But to be relegated to 5-6, I think will be a great disappointment for both Siddaramaiah and Shivkumar. And I don't think they would have expected this kind of a shock. To tell you about the JDS, I think 2 to 3 is what our survey is saying. Hopefully, it will be just two. Because I think Kumaraswamy and Babu in Kolar are winning. If they lose Hassan, I think they'll be, BJP will not be unhappy, because it will stop them from getting more embarrassed with the Prajwal Revana issue. If he loses the election, I think the heat will go out of that sorry episode. But if he wins, I think there will be more problems for both the allies. So Karnataka is a great disappointment for both Siddaramaiah and DK Shivakumar. After these elections, there is going to be a kusti for the CM's post, because DK Shivakumar has made it very clear that he would like to occupy that post soon after the Lok Sabha elections. So is he going to up the ante for Siddaramaiah once the results are out? But, on the other hand, if the Congress loses in Mandya and also Bangalore rural, I'm not very sure that DK Suresh is winning there, because it's been a very, very close fight with Dr. Manjunath there. And Mandya is definitely losing, I think, Congress. But if Bangalore rural also goes, I feel that, Shiv Kumar's stock will go down in the Congress. But the same is the situation with Siddaramaiah. In Mysore, he's likely to lose because Yaduvir has been doing pretty well. And possibly they're winning Chamarajnagar. So at least he will have one seat for the Congress from his area. But this fight for the chief minister's post is going to
we have R.K. Upadhyay. Please do stay with us. We have numbers also coming in from C Voter. C Voter, another agency who's carried out exit polls. Let me take you through the numbers coming in. Let's start with Kerala. All right, for Kerala, for C Voter, it shows NDA 1-3, the UDF 17-19, the LDF 0. Again, a clear edge for the NDA in Kerala. Kerala is a state where the NDA has never really made it. No, not a seat that the BJP won in 2019. And it here in 2024 gives the BJP an edge. NDA showing 1-3 as per C Voter. Let me cut across to Tamil Nadu's C Voter survey. There you have it. Tamil Nadu's C Voter survey says NDA 0-2. With India bloc, it shows at 37-39. AIADMK shows 0. So an edge there given to the India bloc, which is the DMK and the Congress party collectively. C Voter showing an edge to the DMK Congress on the whole, with the NDA anywhere between nothing to at least maybe 2. AIADMK showing 0. In most of the surveys that we have shown you so far, one thing is clear in Tamil Nadu, it appears the BJP is certainly taking the number 2 position, maybe over the AIADMK, to become the principal opposition in the state of Tamil Nadu. Let me quickly cut across to our next numbers coming in as we see the C Voter survey for the state of Andhra Pradesh there, showing the NDA 21-25. All right, NDA showing 21-25 for Andhra Pradesh. Congress there 0, as expected in most of the surveys, showing Congress 0 in Andhra Pradesh. YSRCP showing 0-4. All right. So remember, assembly elections also happened in Andhra Pradesh, and it appears that what might happen in the assembly is not likely to happen in the parliamentary elections. So it could be 2 different scenarios. Let me quickly cut across to Telangana of the C Voter survey. C Voter for Telangana at this point, where it's ruled by the Congress with their thumping victory in the recent recent assembly elections. There you have it, 7-9 for the Congress party. The BJP also showing 7-9, and the BRS showing nothing. AIMIM, Asaduddin Owaisi, has managed to retain his seat every time. It appears in all surveys, AIMIM to retain 1. There you have it, C Voter polls for Telangana. Exit polls, again I stress, these are only predictions, showing BJP at 7-9, Congress 7-9, BRS 0 in Telangana. Cutting to C Voter survey from Karnataka. Let's have a look. C Voter survey in Karnataka here shows our numbers at 23-25 for the NDA. The Congress 3-5 and others 0. Well, the NDA is, of course, the BJP and the JDS in alliance. It shows 23-25, very similar to Access My India numbers. For the Congress, it shows 3-5. These are the numbers of the C Voter. It's another agency carrying out exit polls on similar lines, but Access My India, of course, is India Today's exit polls, and we are carrying out a live broadcast of all the numbers coming from different survey agencies, crunching it together and comparing it with India Today Axis numbers. Let me quickly cut across on the next plate that we have numbers coming in from Maharashtra. All right, Maharashtra is coming of sea voter. Maharashtra shows the NDA at 22 to 26. But a clear edge also shown here as per sea voter for the India Alliance. In fact, we're looking at the NCP, the Shiv Sena and the Congress party put together. The factions of the NCP, faction of the Shiv Sena and the Congress together is the India bloc there at 23 to 25. Others, 0. Maharashtra, we know, is really a political khichdi, if we could call it. So many parties there, and the NDA, which is currently in power right now, showing 22 to 26, which means as per sea voter, maybe a disappointment for the BJP in Maharashtra. All right, what do we have next? Northeast. All right, we have numbers from the Northeast coming in of sea voter. Sea voter seems to have put out their numbers here. Northeast numbers showing NDA 16 to 21. India Alliance 3 to 7, the others 1 to 2. This is the Northeast collectively that we are showing you here. Northeast collectively showing NDA 16 to 21, India Alliance 3 to 7, others 1 to 2. Let me cut across to R.K. Upadhyay. We're of course still awaiting numbers for Axis My India on a lot of states. But R.K. Upadhyay showing Maharashtra. We could have Maharashtra of the sea voter showing there on our screens. For Maharashtra, which is almost a mirror of what we could see in the country on the whole. A whole India bloc with multiple alliance partners versus the BJP NDA. Similar picture that we get to see in the assembly there. Tell us on the numbers you see of sea voter. A quick breakdown for Maharashtra where the NDA doesn't seem to be looking great.
Nabila, I think it's a good silver lining for the India Alliance, which has had the setbacks across many states, including South. If these numbers hold good, at least to that extent, the Congress and Shiv Sena Uddhav group and NCP can feel a little bit, easy. Because last time they didn't do all that well. I think it was 41 out of 48 was with India Alliance. So if they're going down to about 22 to 26, it's a bit of a setback, especially when they have the state government. Now we have to see the breakup of those seats. How many BJP is winning? How many NCP is winning? How many the chief minister's faction is winning? So we need to have a breakup of that. But still, it's a good sign for the India Alliance, which is not doing all that well in the south. I mean, look, they have a government, a newly minted government in Telangana, where they're just getting about 7 to 9. And BJP, which had just 3 seats, is now showing 7 to 9. So, which is a big comeback for the BJP, because they were not I don't think they expected to do so well there. And when you go to Andhra Pradesh, I mean, it's surprising that the Naidu faction is doing so well that they're almost sweeping the polls there. And I have a feeling that it will reflect in the assembly elections as well, because it is simultaneous elections. And when you have simultaneous elections, usually they get reflected in the other poll as well. So if that happens, we will see Chandrababu Naidu returning as the chief minister. So it's a big thing for him, because he has been out of power for more than 10 years now, and for him to return at this stage will be a big thing for him, because I think, look, there are issues about the capital city, which he proposed something which was scrapped by his successor, and now we'll have to see where Chandrababu Naidu will go back to it. All this,
you stay with us. We'll break down on Andhra Pradesh a little more. Let me quickly cut across to CNX numbers coming in. This is another poll body, survey body, who's come out with the numbers. All right, let me cut across to Andhra Pradesh. First for CNX. CNX showing Andhra Pradesh here. All right, there we have it. For the NDA, Andhra Pradesh, 17 to 21. Very similar to all the surveys there. For the India bloc, showing 3 to 5. And others 2, as CNX showing India, again I repeat, for NDA, of which is the BJP, the Jana Sena and the TDP, 17 to 21. For India, it's showing 3 to 5 and others 2. Well, India, I believe CNX for Andhra Pradesh, when they say India, it means YSRCP. because the Congress is not in alliance with the YSRCP. Well, that's a bit of a confusion there. Is that, if we could correct that, or is that what CNX has released? It says India, but there is no alliance in Andhra Pradesh between the Congress and the YSRCP. So ideally, it should be NDA and the YSRCP numbers. The Congress there is not mentioned, but it says others too. So we're assuming it may be the Congress there, the third one. Let me cut across to Apurva Jayachandran. Apurva, likely the NDA, again, most of the surveys, a pattern that we see here, surveys showing for the NDA in Andhra Pradesh, a comfortable win for the Lok Sabha elections.
Well, that's right, Nabila. In fact, you see 25 seats for the Lok Sabha in Andhra Pradesh, and what most of the survey polls are telling is a majority of seats out of the 25 for the NDA alliance. Remember, this NDA alliance is a crucial one for, Telugu Desam Party, the Janasena and the BJP. In fact, all these leaders, be it Chandrababu Naidu, be it Pawan Kalyan, or be it Purandeshwari and Mr. Modi himself, there's been a lot of talk as to how important this specific NDA alliance that has been bridged here in Andhra Pradesh holds importance, because, on one side we're seeing how this Congress's YS Sharmila who's leading there. On the other side, you have YS Jagan Mohan Reddy who's leading the YSRCP, which is the current ruling party. It's going to be interesting, a battle here, neck to neck when it comes to the assembly elections as well, interestingly, because in Andhra Pradesh, we're seeing this term not only it being assembly elections, but also for the Lok Sabha as well, that the people have voted for. So it's going to be 25 seats for the Lok Sabha, 175 for the assembly election. So it's going to be a tough battle that we are going to see here in Andhra Pradesh. The NDA alliance definitely in most of the polls there are emerging out with majority of numbers for the NDA alliance. And I think it's a quite visible confidence that we're seeing on the faces of Chandrababu Naidu, Mr. Pawan Kalyan, and for the NDA alliance and the BJP as well. So that's what are the numbers that have also been predicted so far. But on the other side, the YSRCP does remain confident enough. In fact, Mr. Jagan, he's just returned back from his holiday, and he's in fact put out taken to Twitter and social media quite enthusiastically saying it's going to be a comfortable win for the YSRCP. But we'll have to see.
All right. What numbers do we have next? Apurva, stay with us. If we could take you through CNX numbers for the next state that we have for CNX here is Karnataka. All right, there you have it. Karnataka for CNX. Again, similar trend showing in most of the survey numbers that we've seen so far. NDA showing 21 to 23. Again, quite a comfortable win for the NDA. The India Alliance, again, it's supposed to be ideally just the Congress. There is no India Alliance in Karnataka. For the Congress, the CNX showing 2 to 4. The Congress, we know, is in power now in Karnataka. It's showing only 2 to 4. The NDA, comfortable numbers at 21 to 23. NDA is basically the BJP and the JDS. Let me cut across to CNX from Tamil Nadu as well. Tamil Nadu numbers for CNX. Remember, these are only predictions, and we are only comparing these numbers of all the survey results that are coming in from different agencies to Axis My India polls. Here's NDA for Tamil Nadu showing 5 to 7, with the India bloc showing 22 to 26 and the others 8 to 1. NDA showing 5 to 7 is a big number of the CNX agencies. Exit poll numbers showing the BJP with its allies, a few of the allies there, at a good 5 to 7 in the state of Tamil Nadu. While Axis My India numbers, India Today's polls, has shown 2 to 4. For the India Alliance, that is the DMK and the Congress, CNX is showing 22 to 26. And others, several smaller parties, the AIADMK, I assume, is included in this, showing 8 to 1. All right, we have Odisha of the CNX. Odisha numbers coming in of CNX. There you have it, Odisha showing NDA at 15 to 17. Odisha numbers for NDA showing 15 to 17, with India showing 1 and the others showing 4 to 6. The others, is it BJD and any other smaller parties that likely comprise of the 4 to 6 there. But NDA showing a clear majority in Odisha, 15 to 17. All right, these are CNX numbers. We cannot vouch for it. The most trusted polls, of course, is India Today, My Axis India polls. Exit polls that's currently live streaming with Rahul, Rajdeep and Preeti Chaudhary on our main television channel. But here's a live parallel broadcast where I bring to you all the roundup of the exit poll surveys by multiple other agencies that we are comparing. Let me cut across to CNX Kerala. Here we're showing NDA for CNX Kerala 1 to 3. Again, a pattern that I'm seeing from across all surveys is that Kerala, the BJP is likely to open up its account. The India alliance there in Kerala showing 13 to 15. Now, the others showing 3 to 5. All right, let me cut across to Shibi first, starting with for Kerala on CNX. CNX and other surveys. Shibi, the one riding point here across all the surveys is that the NDA or the BJP with smaller parties, alliance with smaller parties, is clearly showing an opening in Kerala. For the first time, it could very well be that the BJP will win in Kerala at least 2. Most of them showing 1 to 3, 1 to 4. So say even 1 is a big deal. All the visits that Prime Minister Modi has made to Kerala seems to have borne fruit.
Exactly. In fact, this definitely is very positive for the BJP, considering that the internal survey also said that 3 seats is what they're calculating. To see that not just our survey, the other surveys have also predicted around 2 to 3 seats, minimum 1 seat, at least a seat is very positive because it's a seat that's been the most inaccessible state for the BJP as far as South India is concerned. So for them, winning 1 seat in Kerala is also huge. Thrissur, I think, is the top priority. That was the top priority since the time of the elections. They've been focusing a lot on ground in Thrissur because that's a seat where they made progress because of a very strong candidate and not because of the party. Because in Thiruvananthapuram, it's a different case where the party is very strong on ground. So the only task they had was making Rajiv Chandrasekhar a little more familiar locally because the other 2 candidates, the Dr. Shashi Tharoor as well as Panyan Ravindra, were locally more, familiar for the people. So that was the task that they had in Thiruvananthapuram. And also, this is very positive. If you look at the vote share that we were given also, they're getting 27% vote share. That's like massive. That's like huge increase in the vote share compared to what it was last time. It was 15% last time. They're getting 27 means that's almost like double the vote share. And if you compare with the left is getting 29 and BJP is getting 27, and the left seats are below the numbers that we've given for the BJP. So, that is definitely going to send surprising, shocking waves across the left front. They will, if that happens true on June 4th, that the left would have to, brainstorm and look into what exactly went wrong. There is anti-incumbency, strong anti-incumbency on ground. But I think there's also one more factor. If we see Kerala went into Lok Sabha polls in the second phase, we did not have any sort of discussion till then whether there is any chance for the opposition or whether there is actually a contest between the India Alliance and the NDA Alliance. It all started after the second phase. So we went to the polls before that, which again, there was a very strong feeling in Kerala wherever I traveled that the NDA is coming back to power. So let's elect somebody who's actually going to come to power and not sit in the opposition. That feeling was very strong in constituencies where the BJP had chance, like Thrissur and Thiruvananthapuram. The campaign in Thrissur was about, a central minister, union minister for Thrissur is what we need. So all of those factors really work for them. The only factor, but yes, again, it's a state where the left and Congress on ground have been very strong. The left machinery, realizing that there's anti-incumbency on the ground,
we have
worked
India
very
TV
hard
numbers that are flashing on our screens there. There we have India TV numbers. Shibi is still with us. And here for India TV also showing an opening for the BJP in Kerala between 1 to 3. The LDF showing 3 to 5. The UDF showing 13 to 15. Shibi, again, the same tone that we see across survey numbers. The BJP at 1 to 3. LDF showing 3 to 5, UDF showing 13 to 15. Very similar numbers that we're seeing across surveys. Of course, our most trusted one is, of course, Axis My India. There you have it. I'm going to take you through some of the hot seats. Here's a fight in Coimbatore between Annamalai, who's the BJP chief in Tamil Nadu, who's facing off with Ganapati Rajkumar of the DMK. We know that this is a close fight in Coimbatore's Tamil Nadu. Do we have Pramod joining us for a little more on that? If Pramod can give us a sense, or R.K. Upadhyay, could I cut to him, please?
Which the whole of India has been watching, and for BJP to make this kind of inroads in Kerala is unheard of. Till the other day, they were saying that they may not be able to open any account. They may just increase the vote percentage. So not only they've increased the vote percentage, it looks like they're winning between 1 and 3. I mean, even one would be a great this thing, as the other correspondent was saying, Thrissur and Thiruvananthapuram or 2 seats. And imagine if they lose Thiruvananthapuram. I mean, most handsome MP is going to be out of Parliament. Mr. Shashi Tharoor, if he is going to be defeated, it'll
Taking
be
a
a
look
huge
at the hot
setback
seats
for the
in Tamil
Congress.
Nadu, we are looking at Coimbatore for Tamil Nadu's Annamalai. Could you tell us Tamil Nadu Annamalai versus Ganapati Rajkumar? What's your take, R.K. Upadhyay? We also have Shilpa Nair joining us from Tamil Nadu. Shilpa, I'll just come to you, but a quick word. Annamalai, Ganapati Rajkumar in Coimbatore, that's the hot seat, certainly with all eyes on it. All right. Shilpa, I'll start with you first. R.K. Upadhyay, please stay with us. Shilpa, Tamil Nadu polls for India Today, My Axis numbers showing a clear edge for the BJP for the first time, showing 2 to 4. And of course, the dominating numbers are for the India Alliance, which is the DMK and the Congress. But BJP opening up with at least 2, as per our exit poll numbers, is big. Give us more on the enthusiasm among the party cadre. Do we know of anything? Which are the seats in your view?
Nabila, the BJP, of course, is very happy with these numbers because this is pretty much what they've been saying throughout the election season. As far as BJP's calculation is concerned, the seats that they are looking at in order to, in terms of winning, is, of course, seats like Tirunelveli, where Naina Nagendran, a senior leader from the BJP, has been fielded. He's a hugely popular figure there in Tirunelveli. And Puducherry is another seat where the BJP is extremely hopeful. In fact, Namasivayam, the sitting minister in the government, has been fielded as the BJP candidate there. He's also someone who is very popular on ground in Puducherry. There are, of course, a couple of seats where the NDA candidates are, expected to perform better. These seats, of course, include seats like Dharmapuri, Theni, etc. So we will, of course, have to wait and see the breakdown of this. But for the BJP, this Axis, India Today Axis, My India poll is on expected lines. Of course, their vote share also going up to 22%. The BJP's vote share is somewhere around 14%. So this is something, though Annamalai kept saying that BJP's vote share would be around 25%, that does not seem to be happening. But for the BJP, if these numbers hold, then it's of course good news. But the India Alliance, especially the DMK and the Congress, maintain that this is going to be a sweep for the DMK-led alliance here in Tamil Nadu. These numbers may not be really true, is what they strongly believe, because one of the reasons why they say this is because of the fact that the opposition has been divided here in Tamil Nadu. The ADMK and the BJP for this election alone, had they been together, they would have thrown up a serious challenge for the DMK in several seats. And it would have been a very challenging election for the DMK. But the sheer fact that the opposition has been divided, it consolidates the votes in favor of the DMK-led alliance, is the argument that the DMK alliance is, of course, putting forward. They still believe it could be a sweep for them. But on the ground,
Shilpa, stay with us. You stay with us. Don't go anywhere, Shilpa. I'm going to cut across to Trivandrum hot seat. Could we see the Trivandrum hot seat there? There we have it. Trivandrum hot seat. We're looking at Shashi Tharoor versus Rajiv Chandrasekhar. BJP versus Congress, a clear fight there. R.K. Upadhyay, if I could get you in here. Rajiv Chandrasekhar and Shashi Tharoor, you just mentioned, is going to be a close fight. And as per all the surveys, it's showing that the BJP will open its account in Kerala. Do you think this would be it? Thiruvananthapuram, multiple time MP Shashi Tharoor might lose?
Yeah. And for Rajiv Chandrasekhar to enter Parliament via Lok Sabha, it will be a big boost for him, because he's always been coming through the Rajya Sabha, and he is, mind you, he is from Karnataka. In the sense, he has his business interests here, and for him to go there and contest in a direct election, and to be able to defeat someone like Shashi Tharoor will be a big boost for the BJP. And I'm sure his stock will go up within the BJP. And he has been a junior minister. Probably, he will get a promotion in the cabinet.
Promotion in the cabinet. For now, Rajiv Chandrasekhar is a union minister. So you're assuming...
He's a minister of state.
Yes, MOS. You're saying that he'll be given a plum post
cabinet,
if he does manage.
The cabinet post, yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me quickly cut across to Anaga also. Anaga, give us your sense on the My-Axis numbers, all the survey numbers that we have that we're seeing, comparing it with My-Axis India numbers also. It shows a clear edge for the BJP and the JDS. The NDA alliance collectively have managed at least between 20 to 25. That's almost retaining the numbers that they got the last time.
Well, when we spoke to, Congress top leaders of the record, they were predicting around 15 to 17 seats for Congress party this time. So this time, given the results of all the pollsters, it certainly looks like a big disappointment, Nabila, for the Congress poll, because with what they were expecting and the kind of high hopes that they had post the assembly elections, they won a whopping 135 seats. That was historical. So given that, that certainly led Congress to get its hopes high, thinking that even in the general elections, they will easily swipe off anywhere between 15 to 17 seats. But, it really looks like it's a big climb down for the Congress party as well. Even this was like a big test, Nabila, for Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivkumar, a perfect opportunity for him to flex his muscles and put in front of the Congress High Command that he could be the next potential Chief Minister. Hey, look, I got the Congress party to victory in the assembly elections, and I also got Congress to victory in general elections. So I deserve to be the next CM was the kind of narrative that D.K. Shivkumar was planning to pull out. But looking at the exit poll results, if it comes true at all, then this could be a big disappointment for the Congress fold, especially for Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivkumar, who is also the president of KPCC. He is the one who is heading the Congress in Karnataka. So, but, if this also comes true, this could also be a big boost for his counterpart in the BJP. That's Vijayendra. He's the one who took the mantle from his father, the influential leader, B.S. Yediyurappa. After him, it was his son, Vijayendra, who took the mantle, who said that I will bring BJP to power. Enough is enough. We've lost very badly in assembly elections. General elections is when I will prove my might as a leader. So perfect opportunity for BJP's Vijayendra as well to prove that he still has his clout, despite the fact that his father stepped down. He is going to carry forward Yediyurappa's legacy. So perfect opportunity for Vijayendra as well. But only on June 4th is the day will we know who is really the winner here. Is it D.K. Shivkumar or is it Vijayendra, the son of B.S. Yediyurappa? So very interesting battle there when it comes to political front. But here, when we take a look at JDS, it really looks like there are only two leaders from JDS who hold very strong chances. One is, of course, H.D. Kumaraswamy, always been a strong leader, comes from an influential family, has been a chief minister himself. And the icing of the cake is that he's contesting from Mandya, which is essentially the Vokaliga bastion, the JDS bastion. And his nephew, Prajwal Revana, he's also contesting from Hassan. So a very tight fight there. Very likely that both of them will secure a victory. If Prajwal secures a victory, will he resign? So all these things are very essential to look for all the three parties, BJP, JDS and Congress.
All right. Anika, we're going to try and fix your connection. There seems to be some freezes. Let me cut across to R.K. Upadhyay in the meanwhile. R.K. Upadhyay, all states, especially the southern parts of India and even the north, we just saw Himachal numbers coming in of Chanakya, and that in Himachal too, it shows the BJP at least 3 to 5, anywhere between 3 to 5, and the Congress 1. So NDA seems to have a clear edge. The numbers that we're getting here of different surveys showing the NDA in a clear edge.
No, it looks like, see, everybody thought that, they have frozen in the north. There is nothing more to be done. And they seem to be gaining everywhere. It's not just the north. And, now they're building, blocks in the south, they're building blocks in the east, they're building blocks in the west. And except, I think, Maharashtra is one place where they had, some disappointment. But everywhere else, they seem to be doing well. So that's the reason why, it is the NDA is coming to 400 par. So, what Prime Minister Narendra Modi started off seems to be coming true. When you take BJP and, the NDA allied partners together. So we need to see, how this will shape up once the final results are there, whether the BJP will take the allies into the cabinet, because last time when Nitish Kumar demanded more berths in the cabinet, he was denied, and they said we can give you only one, and he didn't accept that. And JDU never joined Modi's cabinet. So finally, after about 2 years, he left the alliance, and what happened. So, but this time I think Chandrababu Naidu will probably come with maybe 15, 16 MPs, and he'll be one of the strong contenders. I mean, his party colleagues, some of them might get into the cabinet, and we'll see how many will come from. Shiv Sena from Maharashtra. So,
Stay with us.
and
I'm
also
going to
definitely.
quickly cut across to Karnataka's hot seat, Hassan. Particularly, I'd like to mention that Prajwal Revanna, who's fighting off with Congress's Shreyas Patil, it appears here, as per most of the surveys, that the JDS will win anywhere between 2 to 3. They could win all 3. They're contesting 3. They could win all 3. Anaga, for more on that. Anaga, Prajwal appears to be on the leaning side to win, to likely win the Hassan seat despite all the allegations against him. In fact, the videos were leaked right before the elections, right before Hassan went into polls, about a day or two before that. And still, we're looking at the number as per multiple surveys, the JDS getting either 2 or all 3, which means very high chances that Prajwal Revanna will win. Anaga, we seem to have a problem with your audio. Would you be able to fix your audio, please? All right, those are the images we are showing of Prajwal Revanna and Shreyas Patil. And in the meanwhile, if you can show some numbers, please. Let's get the numbers of Karnataka, of My Access My India polls to show Karnataka. In fact, our numbers for India Today exit polls showing again the BJP and a clear, comfortable margin in Karnataka. If we could have those numbers, please. Have the numbers play out of Access My India for Karnataka. If we could ask our panelists to please play out the numbers for Access My India Karnataka. Could we see those numbers on our screens? All right, the numbers that we have here for Karnataka Access My India is Congress 3 to 5, the BJP 20 to 22, the JDS at 3. 2 to 3 is what the Access My India survey says, that JDS is likely to win all 3, if not at least 2. The BJP, which had won 25 in 2019, could likely get anywhere between 20 to 22. The Congress 3 to 5. Let me cut to R.K. Upadhyay again. Back to you, R.K. Upadhyay. Please give us your analysis. The Congress has really managed to break into Telangana. They've managed to come to power with a thumping majority in Karnataka. They've given multiple promises, guarantees, social welfare schemes that they've rolled out. A lot of them have seeped into the ground. A lot hasn't. People have said they've not yet got the benefits as per their promises. Many of them saying some of the benefits have also come. Now, with 2 states in the south that they're ruling, it doesn't seem like their numbers are any impressive really. At max, they've gained 2-3. I'm again stressing this is prediction, but we're just going by all the survey numbers showing a similar margin.
Nabila, it clearly shows that the Prime Minister Narendra Modi still rules when it comes to Lok Sabha elections. The Congress government in Karnataka was depending heavily on the 5 guarantees. They thought it will work the magic again. I mean, they've already milked it once, and they thought it will work again in this election. Apart from that, they had nothing to show. In fact, the development of the state has been virtually stalled because the entire, the resources have been diverted towards, fulfilling these guarantees. And in the last 1 year, we have not heard of any big development project being taken up, because 56,000 crores is what was required, and they have been able to roll out at least 3 out of the 5 guarantees. The free bus service was there, and then 2,000 rupees for women, and rations for all the families, the poor families. So all this had been rolled out, but Vidya Nidhi, which is the scheme for the unemployed youth, that was not. They were not able to do it because I think it was in fact taken up very late. And there were glitches with the the data that was collected. They got about 1.5 lakh applications, but they were all rejected. So it is yet to be rolled out. But I think the government will have to have a real rethink after these elections whether these benefits are really worth it to continue. I'm sure there will be some, redux done on these benefits, and they will find some ways of, cutting back on those, so that other development works can be taken up. And as far as the BJP is concerned, it's a big, boost to them, because they were almost down and out after losing the assembly elections, and in fact, the state leaders were so demoralized that for 6 months, they couldn't come out and even fight the party. And also the central government, did not appoint the leaders of opposition, and also a new president for 6 to 7 months. So it was only after that, these appointments are made. And look, the kind of, comeback they've made. Of course, all thanks to, I think, Prime Minister Modi. Not much credit can be given to the local leaders. Though, of course, I think Yediyurappa is there in the campaign. And Vijayendra, I think, will be a gainer from this, result. If this holds through.
Vijayendra, if
Vijayendra
the
was just been
BJP does
appointed.
well, then all credit going to Vijayendra, because he took on the mantle and seems like he's really delivered as per predictions. Let me cut across to Bihar now. R.K. Upadhyay, I'm going to come to you for Bihar, but before that, let's flash that on our screens. My Axis India Bihar numbers. There you have it. The NDA showing 29 to 33 for Bihar, 29 to 33 for the NDA. The India bloc at 7 to 10. It shows really poor as per Axis My India for the India bloc in Bihar. The others showing 0 to 2. Well, I'm going to stress that these are predictions. There was a lot of buzz about Tejasvi Yadav really picking up numbers for his party, but doesn't seem like, at least through our prediction here, doesn't seem like the Congress and Tejasvi Yadav's party really is really going to make a mark there in Bihar. Let me quickly cut across to the hot seat as well, Purnia Bihar, as we see the fight there between Pappu Yadav and Santosh Kumar Kushwaha in Purnia Bihar. R.K. Upadhyay to give us a little sense on that. Bihar numbers, we also know that the close fight in Bihar is Patliputra. So that's the fight we see in Bihar between Misha Bharti and Ram Kripal Yadav. Aditya Vaibhav, our reporter from Bihar. Could we flash Bihar's numbers on our screens, please? Access My India numbers for Bihar. Aditya, whatever we are predicting here as per India Today's survey numbers, showing significantly low numbers for the India bloc, which was assumed otherwise, that Tejasvi Yadav is really picking up the numbers for the India bloc, that the BJP and the JDU, Nitish Kumar, that they've just now come together as an alliance, won't have an impact. That was a narrative that was cutting across through the months leading up to polls. But Axis My India numbers show something otherwise. Could we have the numbers, please, on our screens? Could we have our numbers on our screens, please? Vaibhav, if you can hear me, please go on.
Well, exactly, Nabila. As far as Bestian Bihar is concerned, of course, all eyes were set on Bihar, even as the elections were called, because Bihar had been witnessing, you can say, political somersault even a year back, even before the Lok Sabha elections were called. But then, of course, in the, you can say, run up to the electioneering, on the run up to the Lok Sabha elections, of course, Tejasvi Yadav went ahead and he actually attended not less than 250 odd public meetings as far as the entire election campaign is concerned. We've been given to understand that he sustained some foot injury, after which he was seen limping regularly as far as his personal movements are concerned. But then the survey results which are being flashed as of now predict something very different. Notable is the fact that we went ahead and questioned Bihar Deputy Chief Minister and Bihar BJP Chief Samrat Chaudhary on the claims of 295 as made by Tejasvi Yadav on his social media handles. Samrat categorically said that the decision of the voters is going to stay sacrosanct as far as the Lok Sabha election results are concerned. Navila.
You can see the numbers here. It shows very clearly for Bihar, Axis My India showing 29 to 33, with India showing 7 to 10 and the others at 0 to 2. Vaibhav saying that it appears that the Nitish Kumar, JDU and the BJP alliance put together has really worked wonders for Bihar, at least seemingly the predictions that we have here. Now let me take you through Uttar Pradesh. Do we have UP? if we have UP numbers of CNX. All right, CNX is another survey body that's come up with numbers for Uttar Pradesh, and UP CNX showing the NDA 69 to 74, a little higher possibly even from last time of 2019, with the India Alliance at 6 to 11, others showing 0. CNX giving big numbers for the NDA. Let me quickly cut across to Samarth Srivastava joining us live from Uttar Pradesh. Samarth, the numbers are yet to come for India Today, My Axis. But what we see here of CNX for Uttar Pradesh, it shows big numbers for NDA, 69 to 74, could be a little over also of 2019, a little more than 2019. Give us more.
Well, Nabila, most of the exit polls are showing these numbers where the numbers preceding over 70, and that's a big boost for the Saffron Party and the NDA, because we saw in the previous year it was in the mid 60s when the numbers came in, but this time around India Alliance claimed that it will be a major boost, at least in Uttar Pradesh, because UP has got 80 seats, and it also plays a deciding factor when any government forms in Delhi. So that's why BJP was quite worried about that 80 Lok Sabha seats, but also Akhilesh Yadav in a way tried his best to place the candidates using all the cost equations to take on the BJP, while Congress party also stationed the candidates. But it seems in the exit poll, the numbers are quite high for the BJP, which can end up a troublesome situation for the for the India Alliance, because this is also in a way a quick factor for Akhilesh Yadav and Rahul Gandhi, at least in UP, because Akhilesh Yadav has given tickets to the Yadav family, around 4 to 5 tickets, in which Dimple Yadav, his wife, is also contesting from Manpuri. He himself is contesting from Kannal. So if the number is quite less, then it could be seen whether the BJP is winning the Kannauj or Manpuri, and if this happens, this could be the major boost for the BJP and the biggest drawback for the Samajwadi Party. Also, the same goes to the Congress Party. If Congress loses rival,
All right. Samarth, I'm going to get your connection patched, but if we could cut across to Chanakya Maharashtra numbers coming in. Let's cut across. Chanakya Maharashtra numbers that we see here for Maharashtra. This point shows India bloc at 29 to 32, NDA at 16 to 18, others 1 to 2. In fact, more or less what we see of Maharashtra in compared to when we bring all the survey numbers and compare them, this is again one similar tone that we see for the state of Maharashtra, where the India bloc seems to be gaining. The NDA does not have an edge in almost all survey numbers that are coming to fore, with Chanakya showing India at 29 to 32, with NDA at 16 to 18, and others 1 to 2. Let me cut across to CNX, another survey body of Maharashtra. All right, CNX showing numbers for Maharashtra at NDA 22 to 26, India bloc with similar numbers 23 to 25, others 0. Saurabh Bhaktania is joining us live. He is likely in Maharashtra. Is Saurabh in Maharashtra? Yeah. Saurabh, please go on. Please give us a sense of what we see for Maharashtra. Largely, the NDA does not have an edge as per all the survey numbers that we've seen and put together and compared.
Well, Nabil, what I feel is that in the entire country, the most interesting elections which have been fought is in the state of Maharashtra. Firstly is because after the split in the NCP and the Shiv Sena, it is the first time that the people of Maharashtra is going to vote for the two parties, that is 2 Shiv Sena and 2 NCP. So who is going to get the mandate? Now, there are many factors which are involved when people were voting in the state of Maharashtra. First was the farmer issue, the development issue, the infrastructure issue. Then comes the real sentiments. I won't neglect, Nabila, that there wasn't a Modi wave. There might be few candidates who will be winning due to Modi wave itself. But the real fight was for the infrastructure development, farmer issues, and the most important, the sentiments issue. The way Sharad Pawar and Uddhav Thackeray actually campaigned in Maharashtra, and in the end days, like I must tell you that in last 7 to 8 days, the way both the top leaders have campaigned, they did so many rallies, so many road shows, and they were present on ground. So clearly, NDA is not on the edge, but let me tell you, all these surveys right now are clearly showing that the BJP will be getting the maximum seats. It will be on the top party in Maharashtra who will be getting maximum seats, some are showing 17 to 18 seats. And then comes Eknath Shiv Sena and then the Uddhav Thackeray Shiv Sena. Surprisingly, Nabila, let me tell you that not a single survey is showing that Ajit Pawar is going to win any single seat. This is a very strange and very shocking figures for Ajit Pawar. Remember, one of the very interesting fight is of Baramati, where Supriya Sule is going to fight, had a fight with the wife of Ajit Pawar, Sunetra Pawar. So at that place also, it is Supriya Sule who has been shown ahead, and she is likely to win in all the surveys which have been done. So we are witnessing a very interesting fight. Let me tell you one more figure from the city of Thane, where right now I am present. This is the stronghold of Maharashtra Chief Minister Eknath Shinde, and many of the surveys are showing that UBT Sena Rajan Vichare ahead of Eknath Shinde, ahead than Eknath Shinde's Naresh Makske. So it is a very tough fight in the state of Maharashtra. Very anxious time which is going to go for all the leaders in next 48 hours. On 4th, there will be results will be declared. Sure. But clearly, it's almost a 40-60 or 50-50 battle right now here in the state of Maharashtra, Nabila.
Okay, wow. 50-50 battle, maybe the most exciting contest. It's always the most exciting when it's close. Neck and neck, that shows democracy is alive, one thing for sure. That there are people who have choices. They're making their choices. It is a close fight. Let's hope the best man wins. As we see ETG also showing Maharashtra a close fight for the NDA and the India bloc at 26 and 22. All right, let me take you through more numbers coming in from different survey bodies. Let's take a look now at ETG showing Himachal. ETG showing Himachal. There you have it. Numbers for ETG showing BJP 3, Congress 1. That's 4 seats for Himachal. In 2019, all 4 was won by the BJP. At this point in Himachal, for ETG, it shows BJP 3 and the Congress 1. I wonder which one is that of the Congress. Manjeet Sehgal joining us live for more on that. Manjeet, all 4 seats that went to the BJP in 2019, the survey numbers showing similar. Basically, out of 4, BJP is likely to get 3 and the Congress 1. You want to give us a breakup?
Nabila, out of 4, 3 are in favor of the Bharatiya Janata Party. All we know, this could be the Shimla seat which the Congress can probably win. But as far as the Mandi and Hamirpur and other seats are concerned, BJP was a strong player in Mandi as well. The only thing which may impact the BJP's BJP fates in Himachal Pradesh is that there were unfulfilled poll promises and unstable government. Remember, 6 of the MLAs had resigned and they voted in favor of Bharatiya Janata Party. By-polls are also being held in favor of these 6 MLAs. So it is the Bharatiya Janata Party. And what we come to know about the mood of the people this time is this, that people are voting in favor of the Bharatiya Janata Party on the issues related to the nation, to the national security in particular, which the BJP has raised time and again. Congress may win one of the seats, and that could probably be the Shimla seat, where it was quite strong. And in Mandi, be it Hamirpur or be it any other seat, the BJP was a top player and was giving a tough fight to the Congress. And the primary reason behind this was that the Congress government in Himachal Pradesh, led by Chief Minister Sukhvinder Singh Sukhu, failed to fulfill many of the poll promises which the Bharatiya Janata Party leaders prominently raised during the Lok Sabha campaigning. So the estimates say that the Bharatiya Janata Party could win 3 seats out of 4 in Himachal Pradesh. But earlier in 2019, Bharatiya Janata Party had clean sweep the Lok Sabha elections in Himachal Pradesh. But this time, Congress can open its account and can win 1 seat. Nabila.
Seat, but stay with us, Manjeet. We have the hot seat. Of course, the most exciting battle is Mandi between Vikramaditya Singh, who's a Congress neta, a heavyweight, father was a chief minister, and film star turned neta Kangana Ranaut. Will she make that opening in Mandi? Mandi seems to have been a traditional BJP stronghold, except for the last time in the by-polls, Vikramaditya Singh's mother won that won that post. But Manjeet, I'm going to come to you. Please stay with us. I'm going to cut across to Access My India's Delhi numbers. Delhi's Lok Sabha polls for Access My India. What does it show? All right, there we have it. The numbers for Delhi showing again the BJP a clean sweep there. NDA showing 6-7, India at 1. India at 1, which is either the Congress or the Aam Aadmi Party. That clarity we don't have. But as per India Today's Access My India exit polls, we're showing a clean sweep to the BJP there. It won all 7 seats in 2019 Lok Sabha polls. Here also in 2024, it's likely to maybe lose one, but would retain largely all their strongholds. 6-7, 6 or all 7. India bloc, 1. It could be AAP or the Congress. The hot seats that we are closely looking at in Delhi, of course, is Congress's Kanhaiya Kumar, who's facing off Manoj Tiwari of the BJP. This is Northeast Delhi. Manoj Tiwari, who has won multiple times. Kanhaiya Kumar's debut in Delhi. The hottest face-off, as we know. Maushmi joining us live for more on that. Maushmi, Access My India numbers is really showing a big tank for the India bloc in Delhi. And may I say, in many other parts of the country, it doesn't seem like the India alliance coming together has really, as per surveys, of course, these are predictions, we can't speak with conviction. But why I say this right now is because most of the numbers that we are comparing of different surveys are all giving a clear edge, maybe even more than 2019 to the NDA.
Absolutely, Nabila. And if you let's start with Delhi specifically. If you look at Delhi, it shows a clean sweep in favor of the BJP here, where you had a direct contest between BJP versus Aam Aadmi Party and the Congress combined. And as the figures pointed out in 2019, that if you add up the figures of the BJP, of the Congress and the Aam Aadmi Party as far as polling percentage is concerned, then also the BJP was still unbeatable if 2019 were to be repeated. And our exit poll, in fact, clearly indicates that BJP would be bagging all those 7 seats. So that really is a big jolt, more to the entire bloc combined. That really the Aam Aadmi Party and the Congress hasn't worked. It's also what it really means for Arvind Kejriwal and the Aam Aadmi Party is that they have failed thrice as far as winning a Lok Sabha seat in Delhi is concerned. So worrying trends from the exit poll for the India bloc there. And if you talk about the country at large, the figures that are trickling in from Karnataka, from Tamil Nadu, where the BJP seems to be opening its account, even in Kerala, the numbers that we are giving the BJP, thereby, the vision south or the southern outreach for the BJP may have perhaps worked with Prime Minister, zeroing down, micromanaging and looking at Tamil Nadu, a very bitter battle there. Interestingly, even in Kerala, where the BJP in fact focused more on Tamil Nadu than in Kerala, and even in Kerala from Tiruvananthapuram to Tingal to Thrissur. These are the 3 seats which could go the BJP way if the exit poll is accurate, and we've been accurate in the past as well. So there also, where the NDA India bloc could consolidate those figures. And from your state, Nabila, Karnataka, there, the BJP seems to be way ahead in polling percentage, in the vote percentage that it is bagging as far as, in comparison to the Congress. And that would mean like a loss of prestige for the Congress, where it's got a Congress government. You have a president from the south, from Karnataka, in Mallikarjun Kharge, and that if the Congress only manages to win about 5 to 6 seats, that would really mean that the Congress has not been able to consolidate in its strongholds and winning states.
All right. Well, what we see here for Maushami is that despite all the India Alliance members coming together, multiple parties showing their might and strength collectively coming together as an alliance hasn't really benefited them the way they may have expected. But Maushami is with us. Maushami, you were the one who gave us that breaking, and we're going to flash those numbers on our screens of the Congress party's own prediction. The Congress party and the India Allies basically had a meeting today. You were covering it closely. Their meeting numbers, their prediction shows 295, and I'm going to take those numbers on our screens. But before that, Maushami, you want to give your quick view on 295, which the India bloc says they're sure to get. They're not, in fact, even participating in any of our exit poll coverage, saying that we don't want to speculate. No shosha before the results day. We are focusing on ensuring the polling day goes well without any glitches.
Right, Nabila, I think that comparison would be interesting, not only because it will be absolutely opposite to what the exit polls are showing, so we can have those figures on the board, but as a precursor, I can tell you that there has been a rethink as far as participating in the exit polls is concerned. The party is deliberated that we should not give an open ground to feast for the BJP over and, you know, go hammer and tongs over the exit poll predictions and therefore counter and rebut, even as they would have expected, and I think they did expect that it would be a clean sweep for the BJP in the exit polls. I don't know where their confidence or belief that BJP would, the exit polls would be biased in favor of the BJP stems from. But you know, because we've been accurate in the past, and then you know they sprung these numbers at you, and those numbers in fact don't really match if you come to the northern part. In the southern part, they've given, if we have those figures on the board, Nabila, they've given a 40 out of 40 in Puducherry and Tamil Nadu to the India bloc. They've given a 20 out of 20 to the India bloc in Kerala. They've even gone on to say that we would be winning Chhattisgarh around 5 seats. In UP, we'd be winning 40 seats. That means almost 50% of the seats the India bloc would be winning, and 20 to 22 seats, that is almost more than 50% in Bihar that they've pitched those numbers. Jharkhand, they've in fact JMM Kalpana Soren was there, and these numbers are real-time figures that they have got, speaking to the units, speaking to the state units, and got it in the meeting, that 2-hour meeting that actually lasted. And then you come to Rajasthan, where they're pitching themselves at 5 to 7 seats, about 15 to 16 seats in Karnataka. So all these figures add up to about 295 plus is what they believe that they are getting. So one will have to wait and see how this really pans out. And in fact, you know, I heard some of the Congress leaders say that it is a bit too early, and we don't believe that these exit poll figures are correct. But if the exit poll figures are correct, Nabila, that really would mean that this is an election that the voters that we were talking about, the silent voters, are those voters. The nature of the voters has changed. Are those voters who've gone in favor of the BJP, and they are strong BJP supporters who've chosen to keep quiet because the public debates were waging over employment and inflation and multiple issues, and at that point of time, perhaps the BJP voter evaluated the pros and cons of the ruling government and went in favor of the BJP. That means that this is a huge mandate in favor of the BJP. Pardon me.
The numbers that you gave, as per what India bloc is predicting, I have those numbers. I'm waiting for our teams to play it up on our screens there. But from what we see clearly, even in Bihar, for that matter, giving you an example of Bihar itself, one really thought Tejasvi Yadav is a budding leader. He's, he almost came to a near fight. He formed the government thanks to Nitish Kumar. He came to power and then the government collapsed with Nitish Kumar calling it quits on him. But the kind of narrative that was unleashed at that point was that we'll teach you a lesson in the Lok Sabha elections. But from the numbers that we see for Bihar per se, the India bloc is barely picking up. It's still the BJP and the JDU that's got significant numbers. Again and again, I'm going to repeat, it's predictions alone, but most of the surveys show a good edge for JDU and BJP in Bihar.
The figures, I was just going through the figures of Bihar and Jharkhand. Clearly, this entire stretch, if you look at Bihar, Nitish Kumar, Nabila was the one who actually backed out of the India bloc and switched over to the BJP. This happened after, the India bloc was formed, and he was one of the initiators of the India bloc. And then one would have the BJP was, in fact, there were reports that the BJP
Maushmi,
had assessed
stay with us. Let's specifically speak of the India Alliance numbers that you're showing here. India Alliance makes a big claim there that they will get 295 seats this Lok Sabha 2024. That's the India Alliance claim. Remember, this is 2024 numbers for India Alliance. Their prediction on the whole, as per their internal survey, their big meeting where they've come together, all the allies, and they have discussed it today, and they've given out this number on their official handles, because mind you, they've not joined us on our coverage here on India Today or any channels. Congress has decided to stay away from indulging in any comment through the exit poll coverage. But these are the numbers that they've put out. Maushmi brought us those numbers. 295 is what the India Alliance claims. And that's a clear win. If they do get 295, that's a clear majority for the India Alliance. Maushmi, break it down for us. The numbers that we have for the India Alliance as claimed by them.
Right, Nabila. So it's a majority for the India Alliance if it really turns out to be true. The assessment about 295 plus is what the India blocs are assessing. India bloc is assessing, and they are saying it could go even further up. And if you look at the figures state-wise, Uttar Pradesh is about 40 seats. That's almost 50% of the seats. Rajasthan is 9. So they are assessing that they could win 9. Our assessment shows, the India Today Axis polls shows 5 to 7. In Maharashtra, they are winning 24 seats. That's a formidable performance that they are putting themselves at. And Bihar is 22. Now, if that is actually true, that could actually be turning the tables on the BJP and Nitish Kumar, because the RJD scored a duck in the previous Lok Sabha elections, and the Congress only won one. That is the MP Javed from Bihar. So only 1-1, and that's Bihar. A very ambitious estimate of about 22, I would say. Tamil Nadu, 100% score of 39. Puducherry, they feel that they're winning. Now, that one was, I believe, a neck-to-neck fight, but they're saying that they're winning. Kerala, where the BJP could actually make inroads in 3 seats, they are saying that we are winning 20. And in Bengal, including the TMC, the India bloc believes that they could win 24. And in Punjab, they could win 13. In Chandigarh they're winning, where Manish Tiwari is fighting. They believe they can win. And what's interesting is Delhi. We show that the BJP is scoring 7 on 7. They believe that they're scoring a 4 on 7 in Delhi. And in Chhattisgarh, Nabila, they are winning 5 seats. Now, they hadn't got even one last time. In Jharkhand, they would win 10 seats, which is interesting. That means that the JMM has won. The sympathy factor, as far as putting Hemant Soren behind bars is concerned, that has worked for the JMM and the Congress combined, and that's why they are putting themselves at 10. Now Madhya Pradesh is 7, which is, I think, a big ask, because I don't believe that I do believe that even as far as Chhindwara is concerned, we are predicting that Chhindwara, Nakul Nath is losing that seat. So interesting that in Madhya Pradesh they're putting themselves at 7. That really would mean that maybe Digvijay Singh from Rajgarh is also incorporated in that. Haryana is 7. That's a very good performance if it's 7 on 10 for the Congress. That's where the Congress is pitched against the BJP, and in Karnataka about 15 to 16. So that would in fact be a good percentage hike in seats as far as the India bloc is concerned. We haven't got the figures for Telangana or for Andhra for that matter. We are still trying to work that out, Nabila.
All right.
But
so
as the exit polls pour in, perhaps the India bloc's internal poll is far away from what the exit polls say.
Absolutely. And if we could just deep dive into the India bloc claims on the numbers that they have suggested of 295. Maushmi, in Uttar Pradesh, they claim that they'll get 40 seats. You have covered Uttar Pradesh. You've been bringing us those exclusive inputs. Give us your sense of what you found on ground. In fact, they're giving Maharashtra 24, Uttar Pradesh is 40. That's a big jump for the India Alliance from 2019 to now as per their numbers. Can you say how they're estimating 40 for UP?
All right. Nabila, I would want to ask you whether we've got our figures for Uttar Pradesh yet or we still have to wait. Have we got the India Today Access figures for Uttar Pradesh? Nabila, can you hear me?
Can you hear me, Maushmi? All right, we're going to try and get back to Maushmi in just a moment. All right, we'll just get back to Maushmi in just a moment. But let me cut across to Mallikarjun Kharge, the India bloc representative who's spoken about the numbers. They're 95. That's clearly showing a victory for them. That's a big internal meeting that they had this evening with all the India allies, barring Mamta Banerjee and Mehbooba Mufti. Both of them didn't show up because Mamta had elections in West Bengal, she claimed. Let me cut across to what Kharge said.
हमारा जो गठबंधन का जो एक निर्णय ये है कि हम जो आज बीजेपी और उनके साथी लोग खास करके एग्जिट पोल पे बहुत वो लोग चर्चा करेंगे और इसीलिए लोगों में कंफ्यूजन नहीं होना और वो जो नैरेटिव देने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं उसको हमने सच्चाई इस देश के लोगों को बताना चाहते हैं। इंडिया गठबंधन कम से कम 295 सीटें प्लस 295 से ज्यादा आएंगे, कम तो नहीं आएंगे। ये हमने आकलन किया कि सभी हमारे नेताओं से पूछने के बाद ये एक आंकड़ा हमारे पास मिला है और इस आंकड़े में कोई बदलाव नहीं है।
All right. That's Mallikarjun Kharge, who says that he's confident of the India bloc coming up with great numbers come 4th June, though he says that he does not want to speculate on the exit poll day because they don't want to distract themselves. Now, here's the numbers that we're showing on your screens here is for Uttarakhand. This is for ETG Uttarakhand. We clearly see for ETG, it's showing BJP 5, all 5 for Uttarakhand, the Congress 0, the others 0. If we have Maushmi, do we still have Maushmi with us? All right. In the meanwhile, I'll go to ETG Rajasthan. ETG Rajasthan's numbers, let us have a close look as what ETG says for Rajasthan. BJP 80, the Congress 7 and others 0. All right. This is for ETG Rajasthan. Let me tell you, this is only prediction, and we are doing a comparison of other exit polls to India Today's My Access India exit polls. So this is ETG, not India Today's. We cannot, of course, confirm or give you back these ETG numbers, but we're just showing you what predictions are coming in from different different agencies. And here for Rajasthan, ETG is showing BJP 18 and Congress 17. Now let's take a look at See Voter Rajasthan. See Voter Rajasthan, as we see the numbers here. All right, See Voter Rajasthan now is showing 21 to 23 for the BJP. For the India bloc, it's showing 2 to 4 and others 0. This is See Voter Rajasthan. Do we have Rajasthan numbers for My Access India? Please, let's play that. All right, CNX Rajasthan in the meanwhile. CNX Rajasthan numbers. There we have for CNX, it shows NDA at 1 to 3. CNX showing a big loss for NDA in Rajasthan. For the India bloc, it shows 13 to 15 and others 3 to 5. Remember, in the recently held assembly elections in Rajasthan, the BJP defeated the Congress party and managed to come to power, but doesn't seem like it's maintaining that momentum in these numbers. But India Today's My Access numbers for Rajasthan is also available. Could we please flash that on our screens as well? India Today numbers for Rajasthan. If we could get that ready in the meanwhile. Dev Ankur, do we have Dev Ankur joining us live? Dev Ankur, please go on, give us a sense of what you see, the numbers from Rajasthan. For most of the survey numbers showing that NDA is comfortable except for CNX. CNX showing 1 to 3 for Rajasthan. In fact, we also have let me confirm. My Access India polls for India Today also has come up with numbers for Rajasthan. And we know that the numbers are fairly all right for the NDA. Give us more. Yeah, all right. So for the BJP, India Today, My Access is showing 16 to 19. The Congress is showing 5 to 7. The others 1 to 2. But the other numbers, the CNX itself is showing a big dip. What's your sense?
Well, Nabila, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Please go on there.
All right. Nabila, see, in 2014 and in 2019, the Congress was wiped out from Rajasthan. It had lost all 25 seats. The BJP in 2014 got all 25 of them. And in 2019, it was in an alliance with Hanuman Beniwal's RLP. And the alliance had won 25 out of 25 seats. So if you were to go by the India Today My Access exit poll, if the BJP's actual numbers come out to be what the India Today My Access poll has shown, then the Congress getting 5 to 7 seats can be considered as a satisfactory figure or a respectable figure, given the fact that in both the previous Lok Sabha elections it was wiped out. Now, in the inner circles of the Congress, at least on the face of it, the Congress was claiming that it will be winning at least 10 seats. The former Rajasthan Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot had been on record mentioning that it will come in double figures. Now, if these numbers hold, that does not seem to be happening. Rajasthan was one state where the Congress had pinned a lot of its hopes. What the actual numbers come out to be is we will get to know them on the 4th. But I'm presuming that the one other seat can be the Barmer-Jaisalmer Lok Sabha seat, where Ravinder Singh Bhati, an independent candidate, had given a really tough fight to both the BJP and the Congress. It had become a triangular fight on that seat. But several of the political experts that I had spoken with prior to the exit polls coming out had mentioned that the Congress can land at anywhere 9 to 10 seats, but the figures that the India Today My Access poll has given, exit poll has given, seems to be slightly lesser than that. We will get to know the actual figures, but in the northern belt, Rajasthan was one state where the Congress had really pinned its hope upon, and it had the fact that in the last 25 years, when the assembly elections have happened, the incumbent government has invariably been voted out in Rajasthan. But whenever the Lok Sabha elections have happened, either they have gone one way or it has been a tight contest. So the Congress was hoping that
10 years of anti-incumbency would rub it upon the BJP, and that it will be somewhere around 14 to 15. But it seems that the Congress will be around 5 to 7 seats if the figures maintain, and
on our
that the
screens,
BJP...
Devankur, Access My India numbers. So India Today's exit poll numbers is on our screens. A quick comparison to all that we saw of multiple surveys. India Today is also showing NDA at 16 to 19. Quite comfortable with India Alliance there at 5 to 7, others 1 to 2. Dave, stay with us. I request you to stay with us. We're going to quickly cut across to Uttarakhand numbers as well. Let's cut across to Uttarakhand. We also have a reporter's patched from Uttarakhand, ETG. Let's start with ETG. The poll survey for ETG exit poll showing BJP all 5, the Congress 0. This is, I suppose we also saw similar numbers for from other agencies as well for Uttarakhand. Do we have more numbers for Uttarakhand? Do we have more numbers for Uttarakhand, or is it just ETG we have for now? Do we have more numbers for Uttarakhand, please? All right, Chanakya we have. Chanakya numbers for Uttarakhand there, showing 4 to 6. Again, similar pattern there for the BJP, almost sweeping in Uttarakhand too. Chanakya numbers showing 4 to 6, the Congress 0 to 1. We have Ankit, our correspondent, patched there. We are going to try and get Uttarakhand's My Axis numbers as soon as possible. I know it's already out. If we could have My Axis numbers on our screens. Ankit, please give us a word on the tone that we see across surveys for Uttarakhand. BJP winning either all the seats or at least 5 or 4.
Well, Navila, just like you said, in most of the exit polls we have seen, and we have been talking to a lot of experts, analysts, reporters, and those who have knowledge for the last 40 decades about elections in Uttarakhand. And all they say is that BJP is going to make a hat trick this time and is going to clearly win. However, one of the exit polls says that Congress might win 1 seat, but it's not sure which seat Congress is going to win. However, looking at Garhwal and Haridwar seats, there's a neck-to-neck fight. In Haridwar, there was a triangular fight between former CM Trivendra Singh Rawat, former CM Harish Rawat's son, Virender Singh, and Umesh Kumar, who won the MLA election from Kanpur in 2022. Now, this becomes a triangular fight. Coming to Tiri as well, independent candidate and kind of youth icon Bobby Pawar also rose to getting some numbers and impact on youth as well after the paper leak incident came into light, and there was a massive outrage among the youth in Uttarakhand. Youth took to roads to protest against the paper leak and unemployment as well. So they have given a chance to represent Bobby Pawar, and some of the vote bank he may eat up from either from Congress or BJP. That is, we are going to see on 4th June. Looking at Pauri, where Anil Baluni is the national leader, who was launched by BJP, and Ganesh Godiyal, former state Congress president, was contesting from Pauri, and he looks confident, though he did not get any support from the Congress, and even the star campaigners of the Congress were missing from Uttarakhand episodes.
Right.
Looking at the Bharat Jodo Yatra as well, there were 2 Bharat Jodo Yatras, and none of them even touched Uttarakhand, and that is why the Congress morale is somewhere down. Big leaders like Pritam Singh, Harish Rawat himself, Yashpal Arya, who's the opposition leader, were away from the poll fray and did not directly fight the election, which led to weakening the Congress bastion as well as the cadre workers.
Right.
Now, looking at the BJP, they still look strong, but there's a strong fight in Pauri and Haridwar, we can say right now.
All right. Well, stay with us. We're going to cut across now to Gujarat. Gujarat on the other side. Let's take a quick look. In Gujarat, we're looking at numbers from Axis My India with the NDA showing 25 to 26. India at 0 to 1. Could it be Aam Aadmi Party or the Congress? We have no idea. But Gujarat of Axis My India showing 25 to 26 for the BJP, the NDA, the India Alliance, Congress and the AAP in Gujarat showing 1. If I could cut to Maushami, who's with us. Maushami, would you be able to break it down for us on Gujarat numbers, the BJP bastion Gujarat there, the India bloc? First of all, confirm to us if the Congress and the Aam Aadmi Party are in an alliance in Gujarat, are they? We are also going to play out ETG
one
numbers
of
on
the
our screens,
seats,
please.
Nabila, the Congress has given.
Go on.
So one of the seats in Gujarat, the Congress has given to the Aam Aadmi Party. Bharuch is the seat that, there was a lot of tussle and finally went to the Aam Aadmi Party's kitty. Banaskantha or Bharuch, these are the two seats that the India bloc could actually have registered a victory in. There is a probability that they could score 2 points there. But otherwise, even the India Today Access My India poll shows, as you're telling, that it's a clean sweep for the BJP. And, this has turned out to be a big fortress for the BJP. Gujarat, scoring 100 on 100 repeatedly. And naturally, the Prime Minister Narendra Modi's factor is looming large in Gujarat, as far as, the Gujarati pride and Gujarati asmita is concerned. So there you are, this doesn't come as a surprise at all that, there could be a probability that one seat could either go to the Congress or the AAP in this case, but the rest is the vote share of the BJP. There is a huge difference between the Congress and the BJP vote share there, and that's resulting in that score, Nabila.
All right. Now, let me quickly show our viewers on the hot seats in Gujarat. If I could take you through, that's the C voter poll survey for Gujarat. Again, 26 on 26. That's more or less what's the general trend we see across all surveys for Gujarat. A good full house for the BJP. Let's take you through the hot seat. Gandhinagar, Gujarat, Amit Shah versus Sonal Patel. Give us more, Maushmi. Is there ever going to be a point in time in our future, near future, as long as we are alive, that the BJP will ever lose its grip? Because the allegation that they face time and again is that the BJP, at least Prime Minister Modi, Amit Shah, the Home Minister, always uphold Gujarati pride over and above. And we see most of the businessmen coming in from the Gujarati descent, their Gujarati origin, and that's the fire that they face as criticism every time, but that's natural. Whichever leader comes from whichever state will always prioritize their state first, but that's the line of fire they always come under. And Gujarat also is mighty loyal to the BJP, undoubtedly.
Nabila, see, that message is not lost to anybody, especially the Gujaratis, that the Prime Minister hails from that state. It's his home turf, it's his bastion. And as soon as, you see those images of Prime Minister Narendra Modi going to Gujarat to cast his vote flanked with Amit Shah, it has huge ramifications, as far as the Gujarati community is concerned. They take a lot of pride in their identity, their culture, and also the fact that they've given world leaders, they've given big leaders to the world. So clearly, thereby you name it and you have it, from Sardar Patel to Mahatma Gandhi, and that legacy somewhere the BJP has tried to reclaim from the Congress party. In fact, the Statue of Unity personifies also the tussle between the Congress and the BJP. The Prime Minister has time and again invoked that legacy battle. So it's very interesting, the closest that the Congress really got to challenging the BJP in recent time was, if you remember, in the assembly elections. And at that point of time, there was a huge battle. The Patidar, last to last assembly elections, the Patidar agitation was at its peak. And, from the Jignesh Mewanis to Hardik Patel, all those young leaders seem to add steam to Congress's slogan of Vikas Gando Theo Che. That means, development has actually gone mad, and that was the social media campaign of the Congress. And at that point of time, the BJP, the Congress's troubleshooter Ahmed Patel, who also hails from Bharuch, that seat has gone to the Aam Aadmi Party this time. He was there to, in fact, manage the troubleshooting for the Congress party. That's the closest that the Congress got to challenging favoring the BJP, and it acted as an alarm bell because the Prime Minister Narendra Modi was at the helm of affairs at the centre, and BJP understood what a huge embarrassment it could be if they lost the assembly elections, and thereby, the BJP has been on the path of recovery or damage control, thereby micromanaging and not taking Gujarat lightly at all. And that's why, this is a culmination even after Prime Minister gave up his seat in Gujarat and, kept the Varanasi seat. He switched his parliamentary constituency. The Gujaratis have understood that you have a Prime Minister who hails from their state, and they take immense pride in that.
Absolutely. You said it right. Brijesh, in fact, is joining us live from Gujarat himself. Brijesh, there we see the numbers there looking very motivating for the BJP. Yet again, the BJP's clean sweep in Gujarat. If anything, the India bloc might get 1 or 0. Which, according to you, could be that one?
India bloc was hoping for the 7 to 8 seats, where they given a tough fight on those seats after the Kshatriya agitation. But as our exit poll has suggested, that BJP may get all the 26 seats for the continuously third time. So this will be the hat-trick for the BJP if BJP will get all the 26 seats. So this is a BJP strong forte, and so that's why all Gujaratis are behind the PM Modi. We have seen the visuals of the polling day of 7th May when PM was here in Ahmedabad to vote for his candidate. His party's candidate, Central Home Minister Amit Shah. So we have seen the pictures where people have gathered in a large number, and they have given this respect to the Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and the love and the affection for the PM is unparalleled in Gujarat. So that's why our exit poll data is showing that BJP may get the 26 out of 26 seats this time. Though there is a slight chance on the one seat. So that seat will be most probably Banaskantha or Anand. Both are the seats where Congress fought immense, very good fight by the Congress candidates on both the seats. And Congress is hopeful of winning out of both the seats they are hoping. But as per our data, they may get only one seat out of them. Still, all the pollsters or the people are in Gujarat are very much sure that BJP will get all 26 out of 26 seats this time again.
Right. Now stay with us. Let me quickly cut across to Uttarakhand, the numbers that we get for Uttarakhand. If I could ask our reporters to be with us. Uttarakhand, if we could take our viewers through Access My India. That's Uttarakhand for Access My India, showing 5 seats. It's a clear edge for the BJP in almost all states, including North Indian states of Uttarakhand. ETG, Uttarakhand. Let me cut to ETG. Numbers for ETG there showing for Uttarakhand 5, the Congress 0. Well, those are the numbers. If I could ask our reporters there to pitch in. Do we have Moshmi? Do we have Moshmi with us? All right, Ankit, please give us a sense of Uttarakhand. Take us through numbers showing all for BJP and nothing for anyone else. CNS update, CNX also for Uttarakhand. In fact, it shows for Uttar Pradesh. All right, Uttar Pradesh CNX numbers that we've just got. Uttar Pradesh shows NDA at 69 to 74, India at 6 to 11. Do we have Samarth with us? If we have Samarth with us, we also go to Chanakya polls of Uttar Pradesh. All right, this is just Uttarakhand. This is BJP 4 to 6 for Uttarakhand. Let's cut to Uttar Pradesh. If we can have a look at Uttar Pradesh closely for CNX showing Uttar Pradesh. Ankit, give us a sense. Uttarakhand, as we see before we cut to Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand, give us your sense of all BJP that you did mention. Clearly, BJP having the edge here.
Yeah, Nabila, even Access My India's exit poll is out, and the exit poll clearly shows and giving a clear indication that BJP is going to win all 5 seats. Also, 60% of the vote share is going to the BJP, 35% vote share is going to the Congress and others. So now it clearly indicates by majority of the
other. Ankit, please go on.
Nabila, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Please go on.
So 60% goes to the BJP, 35% goes to the Congress, and the rest of the percentage goes to The others, they could be BSP, though from 2009 to 2024, BSP has shrunk down from 14% to only a mere 0.3 to 2%. So it is viable, and it can be clearly seen that BJP has garnered a majority chunk of votes so far. So BJP is emerging as a strong bastion in Uttarakhand, and obviously it has now become a fortress of BJP, the Himalayan state as well. So all five seats, and this time it's going to be a hat trick from 2014, which witnessed the rise of PM Modi, and 2024 is also going to witness the clear majority victory. And the numbers are quite, according to the experts, it was quite expected that because of the nationalism, and because Uttarakhand voters dominate from army families, it is obviously it was expected that it's going to vote for the BJP. Though Congress tried to raise local issues like Ankita Bhandari murder case, Joshimat, and unemployment, but yet the power and the support from big Congress leaders were missing, which led to the landslide victory of BJP. Nabila.
Now, what we see is Uttarakhand, the numbers that we show on our screens there showing the BJP 4 to 6 for Axis My India. All right, we have more numbers coming in. If we could take our viewers through the next state that we have. What do we have with us? Himachal Pradesh. All right, let me cut to Axis My India, Goa. India Today's Axis My India showing Goa polls. That's the number for Goa. If I could show you, there you have it. Really nothing for, as we see, Goa. Now, 1 that we have in Goa, and NDA showing 1, and the others showing 1. The number that we have for Goa. In fact, if we have Moshmi, we're going to cut to Moshmi there. Moshmi is with us. India Block 1, NDA 1. This is for Goa anyway. In the state of Goa, the BJP right now is in power there, but doesn't seem like they have, in the 2 seats that there are in Goa, ideally there was speculation that the BJP won't make either, but it appears that the NDA will get 1 and the India Block 1. Let me quickly cut to Axis My India, Assam numbers. Assam numbers also coming in of India Today's Axis polls. There you have it. For Assam, the NDA 10 to 11 and the India bloc at 2 to 4. Assam numbers showing 10 to 11 for the NDA and the India bloc at 2 to 4. All right, ETG Assam. Let's cut to ETG Assam as well. There we see the numbers for ETG Assam is showing NDA 12, the Congress 1, AIUDF nothing. This is ETG Assam. Again, we're seeing clear edge for the NDA in almost all states that we have. Do we have more numbers on our screens? What more do we have? Or if we have a reporter, if we could get our reporter patched so we could break it down for us. If not, we could get to the next state. What more do we have? CNX Uttar Pradesh. All right, let me cut across to CNX Uttar Pradesh that we have on our screens here. Uttar Pradesh is the biggest state with 80 seats there. There you have it. CNX giving 69 to 74 for Uttar Pradesh. The NDA, the India bloc at 6 to 11. Let me cut to Samarth Srivastava joining us more on that. Samarth, 69 to 74 CNX. A quick breakdown. We're waiting for India Today My Axis numbers for Uttar Pradesh. But for now, that India alliance itself hasn't really helped pick up their margins, at least seemingly for now.
Well, exactly, Nabila. We are seeing in the most exit polls, the seats will be around, I guess, 8 or 10. That has been the number for in the most exit polls we have seen so far. If we talk about UP, though Access My India, the polling is still that particular number is still we are still waiting for that particular number, and will be like it's important to see what Access My India will give to the India Alliance. But as per the reports, as per the polls we are seeing on social media, it's the number is somewhere between 9 to 10. So neither Rahul Gandhi nor Akhilesh Yadav would have expected this number at least. When we saw Akhilesh Yadav claiming that we are going to win 80 Lok Sabha seats, the only competition is in Varanasi. But the numbers coming up in are quite drastic for the India Alliance, but as well as for the BJP, it's going to be a blossom for at least this particular state, because UP has been the strong hold for the BJP in the previous 3 to 4 elections. Talk about 2014, 2019, 2022, 2017, back-to-back, BJP has emerged victorious in most of the seats. We beat the state elections or the Lok Sabha elections. What has worked for the BJP? Is it the beneficiary schemes done from the given from the central government, or the face of Prime Minister Modi, or this particular Ram temple, or many such issues, especially to the tourism? So, what factor has worked? Because we saw that the Muslim vote and the Yara vote did not get differentiated apart from Samajwadi Party and Congress. Also, Dalit and OBC, this particular chunk has decided the ways, and it seems that just like UP Vidhan Sabha elections this time around, Dalit has voted for the BJP for the separate party, and that has been the thing. The BSP vote bank has yet again shifted to the BJP, and that's what the numbers coming in the exit polls are telling.
All right, that's very interesting to see. As we know, we are waiting for my axis numbers for Uttar Pradesh. But speaking specifically, as our reporters did traverse through different parts of Uttar Pradesh, what is the sense that you get, Samarth, on Yogi Adityanath's popularity? Do you believe that it's Yogi who's brought in the votes, or it's Modi who has brought in the votes? I know that the double engine pitch is what is being generally projected by the BJP, but what's the fact on the ground? How popular and who's more popular? Could we do a comparison poll here with you?
Well, Avila, it's a tricky question, but I must tell you that popularity, if you talk about Prime Minister Modi or CM Yogi, I'll give 50-50 to both the leaders. Because you cannot say that this election just revolving around PM Modi's ways, at least in UP. The law and order thing presented by CM Yogi, that's why he's also called the bulldozer Baba in Uttar Pradesh. His popularity has, in a way, gained momentum in UP. We saw that in UP assembly elections as well. It was said that it's Akhilesh Yadav versus Prime Minister Modi. No, it was not completely. It was PM Yogi versus Akhilesh Yadav, and with the icing on the cake was Prime Minister in the previous elections in UP. But this time around, the same scenario is happening, especially in the western Uttar Pradesh. We are seeing that group. We are saying that yes, there is unemployment and various such issues for the youngsters.
All right, we're going to try and patch Samarth there. Unfortunately, we've lost his line, but that's the image that we see of Uttar Pradesh CNX showing 69 to 74. And I'd like to say that we don't have Access My India numbers for Uttar Pradesh yet. We're waiting for that. But if we could flip our numbers and show you different surveys and the results that we have so far for different states. All right, let's show you Kerala C voter. Now, Kerala C voter is showing the NDA at 1 to 3, the UDF at 17 to 19, the LDF 0. This is Kerala C voter. Similar lines is what India Today, Access My India has also shown. Let me cut across to Tamil Nadu C voter. Tamil Nadu C voter shows 0 to 2 to the NDA, the India bloc 37 to 39, the AIADMK with nothing. Clearly, the NDA, as per the numbers from many surveys, showing the number 2 in Tamil Nadu now. If they do win this election, even 1 or 2 seats, anything above AIADMK, it means clearly NDA, the BJP rather, is the principal opposition in Tamil Nadu. What next do we have? If we can flip our numbers. All right, we're going to try and show you more numbers coming in. But remember, the five states, I'd say, for the southern part of India, be it Karnataka, where the BJP seems to be gaining a clear edge across all surveys we see, is showing the BJP at least a minimum 20 in Karnataka. And then we see Tamil Nadu, where the BJP is very clearly showing at least 2. Some surveys giving them all the way to 5 to 7 in Tamil Nadu. And then speaking of Telangana, again, what they had 4, the BJP speculated to get at least 7 in Telangana. Look at the numbers that we see. Largely the BJP leaping in many different parts of southern India. Kerala, where they did not have anything, it's likely projected as per all the surveys that BJP will at least get 1 to 2 in Kerala, the NDA. So Telangana's and Andhra's numbers, we are yet awaiting. We don't have My Access India numbers for Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. But from what we saw, survey numbers for Tamil Nadu, for Karnataka, and for Kerala, it's a clear edge. Do we have more numbers? If we can switch to different parts of the country. If we have... All right, let me cut across to Arunachal. Some parts of the northeast, let me cut across to Access My India, Arunachal. We see the BJP at getting both in Arunachal, both seats likely to be won by the BJP. The Congress, nothing. Others, nothing, it shows. As we see Axis My India showing a good edge for the BJP, the NDA in different parts of Northeast. There you have Assam. NDA showing 10 to 11 for Assam, and India bloc showing 2 to 4, the others 0. Okay, that's clear that NDA is 10 to 11 in Assam. All right, Himachal Pradesh, Axis My India numbers they're showing for Himachal, BJP 4, the Congress 0, the others 0. All right, those are the numbers more or less. We showed you some parts of Northeast. In fact, Himachal, Axis My India, Himachal is showing all 4 to the BJP. So, Kangana Ranaut is likely to win BJP. It's very interesting to see what happens. But, well, what we know now is Karnataka Axis My India. If you're looking, going back to Karnataka Axis My India, we're looking at 3 to 5 for the Congress. India Today's survey poll showing BJP 20 to 22. What else do we have next? All right, Jharkhand. Let me take you through Axis My India, Jharkhand numbers. NDA showing 8 to 10, India showing 4 to 6. Jharkhand there showing a good number for the NDA with 8 to 10 for the BJP and other allies. The NDA for the India bloc 4 to 6. Those are numbers for Jharkhand. Then we have Madhya Pradesh. There you have the BJP stronghold. Madhya Pradesh again, Axis My India showing a clean sweep for the NDA with 28 to 29 votes for the BJP and the NDA ally. For the India bloc, just 1. This seems like a near clear washout for the opposition almost in many different parts of the country, and that was possibly not what was really expected. But you never know, on June 4th, things could be very different. It might not tally with any of the exit polls, but all the surveys that have been carried out that we are compiling together, most of the surveys showing the India bloc tanking. As we see Chhattisgarh, here we're looking at 10 to 11 for the NDA, the India bloc 1. Then we cut to Bihar. Bihar for the India bloc, again is showing 7 to 10 only, with the NDA showing 29 to 33, the others showing 0 to 2. These are big states. Bihar is a big state. It was the India bloc were very hopeful that they will gain there, but doesn't seem like that's happened. Poll of polls for Delhi, Axis My India, India Today's exit poll showing 6 to 7 for Delhi, while for India it shows 0 to 1. 6 to 7 for Delhi, meaning that's retaining what they got in 2019. The NDA almost sweeping Delhi again. Rajasthan, let's take you through Axis My India Rajasthan numbers. As we see there, Rajasthan, NDA showing 16 to 19, the India bloc showing 5 to 7, and the others at 1 to 2. In fact, some surveys for Rajasthan, though, did show the India bloc gaining and the NDA losing out, but it appears that India Today's Axis My India survey shows the NDA gaining here with 16 to 19. Well, when we say gaining, it could be that from the 2019 numbers to now, there could be a slight drop, but still the NDA has an edge here over the India bloc despite an alliance. Let me cut across to Gujarat. Gujarat shows for the NDA again a clear edge in Gujarat, almost sweeping polls except for that one seat. That's Axis My India for Gujarat. There you have it, NDA 25 to 26 seats for Axis My India and Gujarat. For India bloc, it shows 1. That's more or less again a trend that we see for Gujarat across different survey polls that we took you through, all showing Gujarat having a strong hold for the BJP. Let me cut to Goa. Goa, the 2 seats that there are, the BJP seems to be getting 1 with the India bloc 1. Now, the Aam Aadmi Party, of course, was hoping to gain in Goa. So, is it the Congress? Is it the Aam Aadmi Party? Or even TMC, we're yet to establish Goa who is getting that 1 seat. Now we have the NDA getting 1 in Goa out of the 2 seats. Let me cut across to India TV numbers. If we could show India TV numbers for West Bengal. All right, this is the first numbers coming in for West Bengal as we see the BJP showing 22 to 26 in West Bengal with the TMC 14 to 18. The Congress showing 1 to 2. All right, these are interesting numbers coming in from West Bengal for India TV, not India Today yet. India TV survey showing 22 to 26 for the BJP. Let me cut across to Paulami Saha joining us live for more on that. She's been in West Bengal, traversing, getting us the pulse. Paulami, BJP 22 to 26, India TV, not India Today is my axis yet. We're awaiting my axis numbers, but what do you sense from the numbers we see of the other poll surveys?
Well, it's very surprising that the India TV numbers say something specifically 22 to 26 because that's exactly what the BJP's own range has been. The BJP has been hoping that the numbers for them out of the 42 Lok Sabha segments here in Bengal stand between 22 to 26. So they're hoping for to jump by at least, by at least 4 seats from the 18 in 2019, if not more. Of course, the BJP, of course, has fought a very tough battle over here because they faced certain challenges in terms of internal factionalism within the party, which has been a cause of concern within this Bengal unit of the BJP for a very, very long time. The central leadership will have to look at it much harder in order to iron out the differences. There are camps that exist within the Bharatiya Janata Party under various state leaders, but this primarily for more or less because of the way the ticket distribution has happened has been Shubhendu Adhikari's election. So it all boils down to how Shubhendu Adhikari has performed since, of course, taking over, since, of course, joining the party ahead of the 2021 assembly elections and then, of course, being elevated to the role of leader of opposition and a prominent leader of the BJP. So it's almost like this is Annamalai's election for the Bharatiya Janata Party and how he delivers for the BJP in Tamil Nadu. This is Shubhendu Adhikari's election here in West Bengal. But tough election on accounts of internal factionalism, on account of ticket distribution as well. There are many candidates who appear to be weak candidates that the BJP seems to have given as far as these elections are concerned. In some constituencies, it almost seems that the BJP has not exactly pitted a strong candidate, forget one that could possibly defeat the incumbent member of parliament, one who would at least put a strong fight. So it has fought a very tough election because the Trinamool Congress has been, the North Bengal area, Nabila, has been something that the BJP has made some very strong inroads into in the first general election of 2019 and subsequently in the 2021 assembly election. So the Trinamool Congress has tried to work hard on the ground in North Bengal, made several visits over the past year. The two top leaders of the Trinamool Congress, Mamata Banerjee and Abhishek Banerjee, have made several visits to North Bengal in order to, of course, regain their territory and, of course, save their bastions, which is, of course, in the southern part of Bengal as well. So it remains to be seen, of course, eventually June 4th we will find out. But yes, the BJP will be hoping that they are able to go up from the 18 in 2019 that they scored in the Lok Sabha elections, because all eyes as far as the BJP wanting to spread its wings and, of course, become a more formidable force, go beyond its its strongholds of north, central and western parts. It has been focusing on the east, on West Bengal and Odisha to be specific, and of course in the southern part of the country.
All right. Thanks very much, Paulami, for joining us on that. We're, of course, going to see what really happens on 4th of June, precisely when the actual results come. This is just a trend that we showed you. All exit poll surveys, we are bringing together and calculating, putting that out for you. That's the numbers for South India. Specifically, if I could take you through numbers for Kerala. This is all a number crunching that we've done to show you numbers for South India only. We are yet awaiting numbers for Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, but in the meanwhile, let's begin with Kerala. A clear edge for the BJP this time, as we see India Today My Axis showing NDA at least 1 in Kerala, with the India bloc at 18. Now, the other is the TV9 poll start showing NDA in Kerala for 2 to 3. 2 to 3 likely that the NDA will get, and India bloc 17 to 18. The Times Now ETG survey showing Kerala, the BJP likely to get at least 1, and the India bloc at 14 to 15. The ABP C voter survey showing India, the NDA, the BJP there, and with smaller allies, largely the BJP itself, getting at least 1 to 3 ABP survey. and the India bloc 17 to 19. And the last one that I could see here on our screens is News 18 mega exit polls, which shows 1 to 3 for the NDA in Kerala and 15 to 18 for the India bloc. Now let me do poll of polls for Tamil Nadu from South India's Tamil Nadu, specifically all the surveys put together. Here's what it looks like. India Today Access My India for Tamil Nadu showing the NDA at 4. Huge numbers, unexpected numbers for the NDA, and I'm saying this only because all polls showing similar graph. NDA showing 4 in Tamil Nadu, the India bloc, DMK and the Congress showing anywhere between 33 to 37, and the ABPC voters survey for Tamil Nadu showing the NDA at 2 with India bloc 37 to 39. TV9 pollster showing 4 for the BJP in Tamil Nadu, the NDA, and for India at 35. And News 18 survey showing for the BJP NDA allies in Tamil Nadu at 3. And for India bloc 36 to 39. Of course, the India bloc, the DMK and the Congress is sweeping, but look at the opening that that all these surveys are showing for the BJP is very interesting. Let me cut across to Karnataka. Now, the poll of polls for Karnataka, the numbers that we have from all the exit polls put together, here's what it looks like. For Karnataka, India Today Access My India, India Today's exit polls shows NDA at 23 to 25 and India Alliance at 3 to 5. And it's basically not India Alliance, it's basically only the Congress in Karnataka that's fighting. It's in power right now. In 2019, they got just 1. In 2024, it's likely that they will get up to 5 as per our survey. For the NDA, it's showing comfortable 23 to 25, which is the JDS and the BJP put together. It appears the NDA will get 23 to 25 as per our survey. India Today, the India TV, beg your pardon, India Today CNX, India TV CNX is showing NDA numbers at 21 to 23 and the India Alliance at 2 to 4. Again, I said this is Congress basically in Karnataka, not the India Alliance. So Congress 2 to 4 and NDA 21 to 23. Times Now ETG is showing 23 for the NDA and Congress at least 5. For ABP, C voter survey is showing the NDA at 23 to 25 and the Congress in Karnataka is 3 to 5. Basically same ABP C voter and Access My India showing the same. Of course, India Today is yet to get numbers for Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. We are keeping our focus and the spotlight on these numbers as it comes. Be sure that we are telecasting this all live parallelly. This is a parallel broadcast, a live TV. We have Rajdeep, we have Rahul and Preeti Chaudhary bringing us all the numbers for India Today from Access My India survey poll. In fact, the numbers are yet to come. It's still churning. Uttar Pradesh, West Bengal, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh concrete numbers are yet to come up. Stay tuned. Watch our TV and television. We're going to take you through all those details, but through the day tomorrow as well, we're taking you through the numbers of what we got as per our exit poll survey. South India, I'm going to be bringing you all the 5 South Indian states put together, a quick analysis starting tomorrow. Do stay tuned to India Today if you want to get all the accurate numbers on the exit polls. These are predictions, but possibly the closest, the one that India trusts. Thanks very much. Nabila Jamal signing off.